Yeah, man, today we're gonna go ahead and be picking up the EVO finally. My man's Andy over at A-Star said for the most part it's done. Some crazy stuff happened. The car is about 95% tuned. It probably has a couple of degrees left on the table for timing, and then it's tuned a little bit on the wrist side, which I'm not mad at. So whenever this situation kind of gets addressed, then we're gonna come back and give him back the car. Maybe we can actually see some dyno runs at that point, but for now he said it's pretty much good to go. It drove nice, drove good, and you know, we should be able to enjoy the car for a little bit until that situation is handled. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get our first little drive of the EVO. All right, man. Mobby, it wasn't that long though. As that's shorter than what I usually talk with Andy for. But look, man, EVO is back. So Andy pretty much told me nothing really was really wrong with it. He said it ran pretty good. He obviously told me about this ignition issue that I've been having, which I kind of already knew. But that was about it. Everything looks good, everything looks in order. So let's go ahead and get us a little nice first start. First start on Link. Oh, what the fuck? This shit starts up way different. Completely fucking different. Like there's no lean spool on the start. Fires up, just goes right to EVO exhaust noises. One thing I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure out though is what's going on with the oil pressure sensor. I don't know if it's not plugged in or what, but let's see. All right, man. Broke the freaking 360 mount, so no 360 along with the POV drive, but we're just gonna do a POV drive. Got the boost gauge up, it just wasn't plugged in. Did a little pre-flight check, everything looks to be in order, so we should just be good to go. All this traffic. This is why I didn't want to come pick this car up at this time. I knew traffic was going to be terrible. But let's see how this. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous as shit. So first things that I noticed, there's this like slight rev hang. I'm not too big a fan of. I don't know if it's like part of, I don't know if it's from Link or, well, it got to be from Link because there wasn't a rev hang before. But I wonder, like, is it part of like a no lift shift or what the fuck is it? Oh shit! It feels good to be back in the driver's seat, man. I miss this car so much. So far, bro, like I'm looking at the AFRs. Like, so, you know, I give it a little bit of throttle. You see the throttle, the AFRs kind of go a little bit rich, which I'm not mad at. You know, you want like that almost instantaneous response when it comes to AFRs and any kind of like tuned vehicle, I should say. It's not even just cars. just right there, just going right into neutral. No downshift, I mean rev mesh downshift, nothing. The car sits kind of at 13, which is again rich, which like I said, the tune is 95% of the way there. It's tuned on the safer side, so it may be a little bit of oddities, like you know, just sitting in some rich zone or just random stuff like that. But you know, other than that, even for, you know, a 90-95% done tune, it still drives a lot better than what it has been driving. I'm not almost, you know, stalling whenever I come to a stop. Like, it's good. I think this is wood steel. So like right now, pretty rich. 12, 11. Okay, well, it just died right there. I'm not almost, you know, stalling when. I just had to say something, huh? Because now shit is looking weird. I don't know if that's like something to do with the IAC or what, but yeah, well, not bogging down, but coming to a stop. We don't want the RPMs to get too low or it just dies. I'm not a fan of that at all. We're getting really into boost, very rich. Very rich. Well, I'm not gonna say once we're getting into boost, but like that exit, so going right from boost to vacuum, you can see it kind of hold at 10.0, which is pretty rich. I wonder if the injectors are like still on in between shifts or something. So that's where that red thing comes from, or what? Definitely weird. There's no real issue with this right here. Cruising, park throttle stuff. Okay, clutch in, hit the brakes, and let's see what happens. You can see the revs still kind of sit there.
Your shins. Shut up! And the side of your head.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. RPM. Idle RPM got stuck. So, idle RPM got stuck right there. And we had to shut off whenever we get real low. So, it's 2 issues so far. And this is why it's pretty good to kind of go through and test shit like this. I wonder if there's a way to like download Link software and send a log to Andy about this. Sorry if I'm not talking, like I'm like locked in right now, so I'm not focused on anything at all except looking at the gauges, looking at what the car is doing. I'm just really trying to make sure I understand, one, the driving manners of the car currently, so you know, when I bring up these issues, I can describe exactly what's going on. And then 2, making sure that everything is in order and we're not about to blow up another fucking motor. So right now, we're just going downhill, feet off the gas, and it looks like it's just coasting normally. AFRs are cool, 14.0, just coasting. Get back on the gas, and we're good again. Now we're going into a hill climb, which hopefully will, yeah, hill climbing is fine. So, on a downshift, I want to downshift and get into it just a little bit, but like I'm just too nervous right now to do anything. So, see that? Well, I don't know if you can because it's LED, but on the gas, sitting at 13, out of the gas, 10. It's only for a split second. It's like right when we go to vacuum, and then it kind of figures itself out, gets back to the 13.0 range, and then we're good. Camaro engine. And that Catalyst, I think it's Catalyst 93. It definitely stinks. I know the smell of unburnt 93 all too well. Engage is smoother, but it's not like the rev hang is still there. I don't know, man. I feel like I gotta drive it some more just to figure out what's going on. I don't know, maybe the throttle cable was like a smidge too tight. So it's like not returning, you know, quick enough. I can try to play with the throttle cable to see what happens, but I don't know. Definitely weird. I for sure don't like it. But I don't know if it's tune related or if it's throttle body related. Sure. I don't understand, like, hit the throttle body and it's like such a delayed response. Woo. Got the bumper back on and we made it home. So I talked with Andy and he pretty much said that it's like a 50-50 chance on whether or not we're gonna get this random like idling, not idle, like rev hang pretty much. Something's up with Link's like idle air control strategy, and pretty much whenever you don't have throttle, it automatically assumes you're in idle, and because of that it's trying to find some step to go to and then, you know, just kind of hover around there. So that's gonna be an issue. I actually tried to swap idle air control valves and it's still an issue, so I'm not sure where to go. He said best bet is to either try a new air control valve. I might order one off Rock Auto, or just kind of give it to him, leave it with him overnight, and then all he has to do is go through the coolant cycle, well, each step of the coolant, and manually set the step for the idle air control solenoid. Even though later down the line, because of EVO, or not EVO, sheesh, Mitsubishi's like whatever they do with their solenoids, that step just doesn't, it may never be the same. So yeah, man, other than that, bro, whoa, see, just random shit. It just randomly decided it wants to idle at 1500 now. Is it climbing? Let's see. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. It's a whole lot of weird shit going on, but with that being said, we're gonna end this video. It's probably a short one with, you know, how little talking I did and how much driving I did. But hopefully next time we do something fun with this, or take it somewhere, or, I don't know, something along those lines. But with that being said, I'm out. See you on the next one. Hey, look, I tried to end the video and it randomly decided it no longer wants to idle at 1500. So I don't know. All I did was sit in the car. Weird as fuck.